there is, there it is. There's air grid and air quality sensors. There's a provision of PM 2.5, CO2, and a number of pollutants. So you just key in exact provided libraries that you really need. The reason as to why I just opened this, you can see there's an ESP8266 library, which is a new, very latest library. It's for the new board, which has been provided, and it has not been there. So this is the only essential PM 2.5 library that I can use for plant tower. So the other crucial library that you need is an LCD liquid crystal library, whereby the screen that you use, if it's not recognized by IDE, there will be no display. First, you acknowledge the library is there to be able to work with, to be able to give it a direction. I want you to display 2.5 after every 1 second. So once you do that and you add the library, it may ask you the provision of the library that you need. Is it on hourly, minutes? Whenever you read the library, it will give you exactly what you really want. Because you can put any LCD in between an Arduino board and it will not work as you expect. So the same case applies to the SD card. You have to keep on checking on every single component. The only component that you will not use for the library is the fan only. The fan, you'll only need to power the fan so that it can give a good proper circulation of air inside the enclosure so that there's good air circulation. Most cases you'll find plant towers, they have at the back of every plant tower, you'll find there's a fan inside, which gives it proper air circulation, because any dust can clog in, and you can't be opening a plant tower every single moment to clean the dust. You should be able to reclean itself. So there are boards that you'll find like ESP8266. These are a number of boards that you'll not find in IDE, that you'll need to outsource them from the internet. Most of these libraries, these are people who have really worked hard, provided libraries for you to work. They have done the projects. They got approved by IDE so that we can be able to use the same libraries. So it's easier for you to use them, because if you need to publish one and send it over to be approved, it takes you longer. If you really want to use a projector and you connect it to Arduino, you need to create that library. And it has to be approved by IDE so that you can be able to use them time over time. So I'll do a small display on how after you've done the first phase. Those are libraries, all of them that you really need to include in code in every single moment that you're uploading any code. The first batch is you need the wire, you need the Adafruit sensor, you need Adafruit BME, you can just categorize exactly what you really want to use, because the libraries, there are so many. Once you select what you really want, you can go ahead and start using. On the same sequence that you're using, you'll use the same sequence, explain to the code, until to the end. You write, you can provide a sequence, a proper sequence. Depending on the sequence that you choose, IDE will keep on correcting you. If you do it in the wrong way, it will keep you correcting you. There's no specific way that you'll say, this is the way exactly. Yes. So the moment you do your IDE code, you can select the option of compile the sketch. Any given time that you're doing compile sketch, you can try and be keen on any mistakes that you've done. Now, on the lower part, on zoom, on the lower part, there's a provided column, a blue column, which is written done compiling. Once it's done compiling the data, the code, now you can go ahead and send it. Just a minute. You can go ahead and upload. You can go ahead and compile, and uploading is being done. Inside the IDE, you'll find, inside the IDE, there are two LED lights which blinks. The upload is successful. Okay. You can unzoom completely. Any given time, it's your first time, and unzoom completely. I want to see the entire page. Any given time that you use IDE, on the lower column, you'll find any given time that you plug in an Arduino, you'll find a communication has been sent to that IDE to guide you through. So if you don't know the port, it will just appear somewhere here, the COM port, and the Arduino PCB board, which you should be using. So I think those ones, they're the most essential parts, because if we start doing programming right now, it will take us a while. So I want us, we need to power the boards that you have so that we can put them on power. We can see how they behave. What are the essential parts for those components and how to put them on? So I think I'll move around the power bank, and when I reach you, you'll be able to connect yours.
We need the circuit diagram.
It's okay. Yeah.
All right, so Teddy is going to kind of show you what to do in order to assemble the devices. And we're gonna zoom in on Teddy with this, so you'll be able to see it up here, or you can just look at Teddy about what pieces to connect and what to do. Does that work, Teddy? Okay. You have a microphone there.
I don't know if, will you draw closer? Can you be able to see this table?
Yeah, can you move the camera like up to next to him?
Maybe you can draw closer completely.
Yeah, that works.
Are we there? You're good. Okay. 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 Everyone has this board, right? And you have this cable? Okay. So you pick the micro pot, the smaller pot. It's like charging your phone, right? And you put it inside. That board is well connected, right? So ideally, we said any given time that you are putting up a board, and you really need to know what kind of a board you're using. You need to ensure the USB part, you can put it on through the computer or a power bank. Yeah. So the first step that you will see in the board, you'll find it's on. It has two blue LED lights which are looking at you, right? Okay. So we want to go to the essentials on how to power. We are using LED. Yeah, this one is not connected. Is it short? You can connect to this power bank. There you go. And then we'll use another item, which is RTC. Do you have RTC? RTC real-time clock calendar? Yes, we will. Can we get the batteries in the box? You have them, right?